Hello guys, welcome back to 1878 Blues. Everton v Manchester United, a massive game for Everton Football Club yet again. Another opportunity to get 3 points with a side like Manchester United at the moment, who are in 3-4. Before we get into this video, like, comment, subscribe. Massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed recently, who have obviously contributed to some of the videos I've done in the last week or so, with liking them and commenting on them, so I massively appreciate it. Trying to get to 1,000 subs the best I can. It's not easy, but I've nearly had this for 3 years, by the way, and I haven't made the effort a lot of the time to promote myself or make better videos and whatnot, but it would just be great to hit 1,000. I wouldn't mind doing some watch-alongs on the last few games at Goodison Park. Hopefully I'm going to try and get to one as well. Trying to get to this one, but I don't see any tickets anywhere. And maybe I've lost my opportunity now. So, yeah, but it is what it is. But I'll do some watch-alongs, which would be great. Even though it might mean very little now, because we should really be out of a relegation battle now. We've done excellently well in the past month, you would say. It's just been fantastic. Even people still, I know it technically counts that he lost against Aston Villa, but he literally didn't have like half a session or something like that with the squad before the game. He was there for 2 days. To be honest, I don't even look at that as a David Moyes loss, even though he's in charge. I get it. He was in the touchline. I get it. I don't count that as a David Moyes loss, on his record at Everton. I still look at it like he's technically, basically to me, unbeaten. Obviously that's not going to continue forever, and we've got a team like Manchester United who haven't been playing well. They seem to turn up to bigger games of football, or games that you think they wouldn't win or have any opportunity to win, and then they go and pull one out the bag. And they've done it to us for a number of seasons now, where they've obviously not really been as successful as they was when I was a child. As a late teen, it's been pretty shite for a number of years for Manchester United in terms of their standards, and obviously this season is probably the worst. But they'll find a way to beat us. Still, they beat us 4-0, yes, under Sean Dyche. A lot of errors in that game, basically just gifted them 3 points, which is criminal, knowing that we're sitting back against a team who's massively low in confidence and have been basically all season. Armin's come in and it doesn't really it's changed or affected anything. He still comes out like things that he knows everything. He's a bit of a know-all, Armin. I'm not taking to him yet. I don't really take to any of the other managers anyway, but I just don't. I think he needs to keep his mouth firmly shut, or just say a lot less with the way United are going at the moment, because I think it feels like there's a bit of an ego with him, and from what I can see so far, he hasn't produced anything of note. Obviously a couple of good wins against Man City, who are in 3-4 at the moment in terms of their very, very high standards. Somehow losing that game to United at home, and then they got a draw at Anfield as well. But apart from that, it's been shambolic. And I wouldn't mind us capitalising on that. And I think David Moyes will attempt to do that. It's just dependent if the players have got it in them to do it. And obviously I feel like luck is going to play a massive part in this game as well. I don't think he's going to set up much differently. What's working, don't break it if it's working, you know what I mean? Is there a shout for Alcaraz to start the game? I'm not too sure. I think he would like James Garner in terms of his passing range and what he's contributed since coming back from injury. But aside from that, I think it's pretty much the same side. I don't think any injury. I think Patterson could make the bench potentially, but aside from that, I don't think anyone else is coming back. And yeah, it's a big opportunity to get another win. 33 points. I still feel, weirdly, even though it's 13 points, and realistically I'm looking at that going, surely we can't drop that many points from what we've been doing and then expect Ipswich and Leicester and that to start winning loads of games when they haven't all season. I know there's times where I've seen teams about to go down or something, or in a relegation troubles, and then win 4 out of 5 games, stuff like that in the past. I know what we've done basically recently as well, but I just think with the Van Nistelrooy in charge of Leicester, the squad's not very good anyway, aside from a couple of players, defensively bad. Wolves are a little bit higher than Ipswich, so I talk about Ipswich. Ipswich are like newly promoted. They've got a bit of a fight about them. They just haven't got consistency or quality with some of the players they've got. They can be very good on the day, but defensively they're shaky. And then obviously Wolves, again, shaky defensively, but attacking wise, fairly decent. And obviously they're 11 points off from us. And so if we lose the game and then someone wins, it makes it, a little bit tighter again. It shouldn't matter too much, and I still think we're going to stay up now. Hitting 30 points this early in the season for us is fantastic, and from where we was. And you've just got to keep the belief and positivity going. I don't want to be negative. You just can't help feel negativity starts to crawl in, because you just have that paranoia about yourself that this is too good to be true. Things are going too well. What's going to happen now? What's going to happen? But listen, if we get a result, especially against United, I would not even have a second thought of relegation. And I really probably shouldn't now, but it's just the way my mind is. I just kind of want to hit that, like I think David Moyes said, like 36 points or 35 points he wants to hit, like mathematically basically staying up, when obviously we aren't mathematically staying up at the moment. Stadium looks great as well. I watched half of the game against Wigan. Stadium looks great. Obviously, I'm just going to be with this game, and there's a couple more games left or whatever it goes, and it's just heartbreaking to know that it's nearly coming to an end. I've had so many memories there. Not a season ticket holder ever. I've never religiously gone to tons and tons of games. There's been times I've missed a few years going, partially probably maybe just the way we was playing and everything, and very hard to watch. You got to pay your hard-earned money to go to these matches these days, and yeah, I get it. You shouldn't just be supporting when things are going good, but you've got to just take in consideration how much the prices are for tickets. I had jobs where most of the time Everton was on, I was in work. There's loads of reasons why I haven't been going tons and tons and tons of games throughout my life. I've been to quite a number of them. I've been going more frequently in the past couple of years, but nevertheless, it's had a massive place in my heart. My first game was 2004. I know 2003. I thought it was 2004 my whole life, and then my dad told me it was 2003. I think it was September 2003. Everton winning 4-0 against Leeds, and also with that, without looking on Google and actually trying to think who scored on that day, and someone scored a hat-trick as well. Just give a little hint there. But that was my first ever game, and I'll never forget it. And it's my second home, even though, like I said, I'm not there all the time. Obviously I watch every game, and I'm just glued to Goodison. It's in me blood, that stadium, and it's all I've ever known. And like a lot of Evertonians who are older than me and younger than me, anyone really, it's all we've ever known, because no one's obviously over 120, 30 years old. So all of us, it's all we've ever known. So it's just there. It's scary. But yeah, hopefully we can find a way to make that stadium, because it looks a bit basic right now. They haven't put the finishing touches on it, but I'd love just some sort of kind of Goodison feel to it at least, or something to basically, I forgot the word for it, but basically just to kind of show that you just bring a little bit of a Goodison into that stadium. It'll be great, just to kind of show that, we don't forget about the stadium. That's basically our first stadium. It's our it's our home for such a long time. But anyway, big game. my prediction, I'm gonna say 2-0 Everton. I think we can keep a clean sheet here, and I think I don't think it'll be an amazing performance. I think it'll be a bit of a scrappy game. But I think we're going to get the job done. I'm hoping so. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.